An art exhibition highlighting the history of Al Hidayah Al Khalifiya School opened under the patronage of the Interior Ministry under Secretary for Nationality, Passport and Residence Affairs, MPRA, Sheikh Rashid bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, Honorary Chairman of Bahrain Art Society. Themed 100 Years, 14 Portraits, the exhibition is a brainchild of artist Buthaina Fakhro, who spearheaded the expo that sheds light on the history of the Al Hidayah Al Khalifiya School and pays tribute to those who contributed to Bahrain's nation building. Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquities BACA President Sheikh Hamid bin Mohammed Al Khalifa thanked Sheikh Rashid bin Khalifa Al Khalifa for patronizing the event, stressing the importance of bolstering the cultural infrastructure in the city of Muharraq.
We're ending the year 2018 where we've celebrated Muharraq as capital of Islamic culture with an important exhibit in a very iconic building, Al Hidayah Al Khalifiya School, which was established in 1919, marking its 100th anniversary next year. This exhibit by artist Buthaina Fakhro showcases 14 prominent figures in society in different fields of trade, literature, and history, interpreted in art pieces that really present the rich history of this city in particular and this school. All of these names have associated themselves with the cultural development of Muharraq in general and Al Hidayah Al Khalifiya School in specific. And the feedback we've got today from this exhibit is quite positive. Many of the visitors have been to this historic building for the first time. As you are aware, this building has been under restoration and is open now over the period of the exhibit for people to enjoy it and enjoy the exhibit as well.
100 Years, 14 Portraits, which run until the 16th of January, will open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Al Hidayah Al Khalifiya School. It features 14 artworks, each paying homage to the leading personality that contributed to establishing the Al Hidayah Al Khalifiya School in 1919.
Usually because Sheikh Hamid thought that this is the most important time for Bahrain to be celebrated with this one. And at the same time, which is 100 years of Al Hidayah School. So all come with each other and everybody is celebrating Bahrain and people. Thanks to Sheikh Hamid, Sheikh Hala, and thanks to Sheikh Rashid, and thanks to all the people who are in the art, because their family, they helped me to give me information about their CVs and everything, so I can put this art.
Trailblazing students who graduated from iconic school, which opened its doors a century ago, held top administrative, economic, and cultural positions in the Kingdom of Bahrain. The Bahrain Culture Antiquities Authority concluded its cultural contest, the Word Draw of the Culture Tourism Passport Competition. It's the second edition on Thursday, December 27, 2018. The winners of the contest were announced at Bab al-Bahrain during the prize drawing, which coincided with 5 p.m. at Bab. It took place in the presence of Her Excellency Sheikha May bint Mohammed Al Khalifa, President of the Bahrain Culture Antiquities Authority, as well as all the participants in the contest, a number of officials, and everyone interested in cultural affairs in the Kingdom of Bahrain. The drawing attracted more than 300 participants from different nationalities around the world, and 4 lucky winners won tickets to Abu Dhabi. The Passport of the Cultural Tourism in its second edition launched in the Khalifiyya Library in Muharraq. The passport is a guide to 18 cultural sites in the city. Each participant in the contest had to stamp his or her cultural tourism passport from all 18 sites after his visit, and then hand over the passport to the Bahrain Culture Antiquities Authority for opportunity to enter the drawing.
We have celebrated today the end of the second edition of the Cultural Tourism Passport, which was dedicated this year to 18 sites in Muharraq, belonging to the Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquities and the Sheikh Ibrahim Center for Cultural Research and Rashid Al Arifi Museum, which came together to present to the public a series of sites to be visited, many of which have been opened recently. Some have been opened to the public for the first time, which gives an opportunity for people to explore this important city as it was declared last year, or this year, 2018, as capital of Islamic culture, and to encourage people to engage more with these cultural sites. And what we have seen so far is that the majority of people who took part in this activity were from Bahrain, which is an indication that people here are very eager to know more about their country, what it has to offer, and as well activities that will engage them with their history and roots. This initiative was made to reinstate the importance of tourism and culture as a single entity that feed into each other. We believe that Bahrain's cultural assets are its strongest to promote and to make available to the public and to tourists as well. And these monuments or sites all are very unique in their sense, and what we try to do is to present them in a way either through exhibitions or activities or programming that bring them back to life and to assist in the engagement that we seek with the public.
President of the National Institution for Human Rights, NIHR, Maria Khouri, received in the presence of NIHR Vice President Abdullah Drazi, the Chairman of the Bahrain Autistic Society, members and parents. She welcomed them, hailing the society's outstanding efforts to provide assistance to the autistic people and stressing the institution's support to those efforts. The NIHR President affirmed that more effort will be exerted in the upcoming phase to solve issues hindering the achievement of some aspiration of autistic people. She paid tribute to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa for his support and care for this category of people. The Society Chairman thanked NIHR President for the good welcome and the institution's constant support, stressing that the need of concerted efforts to look after and groom this category of people to serve the nation. The Minister of Finance and National Economy, His Excellency Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, received a delegation led by the Director General Chairman of the Board of Arab Monetary Fund, His Excellency Abdurrahman bin Abdullah Al Hamidi. During the meeting, His Excellency the Minister expressed his gratitude to the Legislative Authority and Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry for swiftly responding to the royal directives. His Excellency the Minister then stressed that cooperation among all the government entities is the key to achieving the fiscal balance program's objectives, affirming that progress will continue in accordance to the implementation plan. In this regard, His Excellency went on noting that the Kingdom is steadfastly moving towards achieving a balanced budget by 2022. For his part, His Excellency Al Hamidi praised Bahrain's effort in implementing the fiscal balance program that aims to balance Bahrain's budget by 2022. The meeting also discussed ongoing cooperation and ways to further advance it. CEO of the Information and E-Government Authority, EGA, Mohammed Ali Al-Qaid, stressed commitment to consultancy upgrade the government electronic services by providing electronic programs and systems to meet beneficiaries' needs of various sectors. Al-Qaid said, in line with achieving cooperation coordination with all government institutions, the EGA has always provided technical support and set up the technical infrastructure for National Bureau of Gulf Taxation, NBGT, to facilitate the collection of value-added tax. He welcomed the e-taxation system organized by the specialized global company in the Gulf, which is committed to the high standards of professionalism and transparency to enhance confidence in the system and to ensure registration with the National Bureau for Taxation to fulfill obligations in accordance with the governing regulations. He praised the coordination between all relevant government sectors and strategic partners of the private sector to implement the tax system. The Customs Affairs announced that personal imports and gifts for individuals worth less than 300 Bahraini dinars would be exempted from the value-added tax VAT as part of the coordination and cooperation with the National Bureau for Taxation. It highlighted that the announcement came as part of the explanation of taxes and administration fines linked that the VAT through the implementation of related rules allows that methods of its calculation of either 5% or 0%.
See your face in every sunrise.